you're an ad maker. What's interesting here, the quick difference we're already seeing between Santorum's campaign, there was a very small infrastructure, but it was a legitimate old-style campaign infrastructure around him. With Newt, there was not. And so Newt's campaign never sort of came up with a real response to Romney attacks. As we see, we don't know if there's any real money behind this response yet. Santorum already with a response.
And there's a thing about this ad that every ad maker loves, and that is it's a memorable ad. You see it one time and you remember it. Yeah. Oftentimes you make ads, and I think the Romney Super PAC ad's a great example. People have to see it 5 or 10 times before they get the information. This one you get one time, and even with no sound, you would get it.
And a little humor helps too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any risk here of Romney, you know, sort of the expectation, well, here comes the Romney machine, it's going to come in, it's crushed Newt, it will come and crush Santorum, that backfires on Romney?
It backfires in the sense that if you look at where Rick Santorum has come just in the last 2 or 3 weeks with virtually no money and no large machinery behind him, I think it hurts Romney in the sense that people will sit back and think if Rick Santorum didn't need any money virtually to do what he's done in the last 2 or 3 weeks, he's somebody that we can believe in. You know, he's somebody who's more like us than Mitt Romney is.
Well, it seems, though, that Santorum's got to figure out how to just not be another not Mitt Romney, Kelly. And Romney, to stop him, is going to have to get at a character. Because ultimately, when you defeat an opponent, you're able to get at character. These first attack ads don't get at that.
They really don't. And one of the things that Romney has sort of in his wheelhouse is the whole family image. Well, so does Santorum.
Right.
Uses that at every turn.
He used that with Newt, and that was effective. But you can't use that with Santorum.
One of the things they talk about is the fact that the Santorum family still lives in the D.C. area. He talks about his Pennsylvania roots, doesn't really live there. That's one of those things that in this particular moment, being the Washington insider, isn't helpful. But is that the kind of thing that really gets at people's gut? Yeah. I don't know.
And is it believable that Santorum...
Well, you mentioned character. The character play there is he really what he says he is, or is he a hypocrite? And that ad doesn't turn that corner. The other thing about the Romney advertising is when you look desperate late in the campaign because you're behind, that says something about you, too. And I think Mitt Romney is starting to look desperate, and people don't like that in a candidate or in a president.
We haven't brought up Newt. Newt is trying to downplay the Santorum surge. Well, hey, now I'm in 4th. He was in 4th 2 weeks ago. He's kind of right. I mean, there is no incentive for Newt to get out.
Yeah, there's absolutely no incentive for him to get out right now. Super Tuesday is really just a few weeks around the corner, and who knows what's going to happen. Every single Republican candidate has had a surge during this primary season.
He had time to go to the zoo yesterday.
His favorite place.
Everybody except for Ron Paul, although who knows, maybe Maine will finish counting and he might get his first victory. Shameless plugs, Kelly.
How about follow me at Kelly O on Twitter?
I like it, and you have a great Twitter handle. Kelly O, you don't forget it.
How about my wonderful wife, Cynthia, who forgave me for showing up late with flowers and balloons last night. Honey, I love you. Thank you for being so understanding.
Yeah. Cynthia puts up with a lot, but I tell you this, all right.